Hello friends, in this video I want to kind of announce my Discord server. I already mentioned it in a couple of videos in the past, but here I want to give you a bit of a view into what Discord is, what I'm planning to do there, and how you can join. Of course, I think we should start with what Discord actually is, and for the most part I would say, from what I understand, it's a chatting application where you can write text messages back and forth in a chat and a group chat and in different rooms. So you can actually organize all your different discussions into separate rooms so you don't have to talk over each other. That then also transfers to voice chats where you can have different rooms, and that's also kind of the area where Discord is actually coming from, because it is originally, I think, mostly out of the gamer industry or gamer scene for communications in-game as well as making strategic plans outside of the game. Now I want to quickly show you how my current server setup looks like, and that we will do here on the screen. Now I actually talked with Luca recently about this specific topic in my German podcast Macher Café. And as you can see, one of the great benefits of Discord, for example, is that new videos that I post are actually also being broadcast to this platform, so that if you are a member here, you can actually be notified about new videos that I am publishing on YouTube, but not just on my main channel, also on other channels. And this is also one of the things that I am planning to do more of with this server, to use it basically as a behind-the-scenes mechanism, conversation driver, and also a mechanism to give you announcements about different kinds of projects as I'm working on them, and also the different projects that I have set up here, like for example Foxy Link, push notice chat, and those kind of things, to give you more information about what is actually going on, and also a way of giving me feedback on those things, because the YouTube comment section is not necessarily the best place for that. But generally speaking, the interface just looks like this. You have on the left-hand side the different servers that you are a part of. For me, of course, that's the Chris Spiegl server, and then a whole host of other YouTuber servers that I really enjoy. Then on the next step, we have the different channels, and those are separated into categories, so you can actually just make them smaller like this. And those chats are actually highlighted when there is something new going on, and of course when you are in one of them. So in my case, I have a couple of general talking channels right there for general discussions, video suggestions, some important links that I might want to share, a frequently asked questions area, which is currently not empty, and a behind the scenes channel where I'm planning to just share a bit of the process as I am going through the creation of these videos or similar things. And of course sharing more than I would, for example, do on the community page on YouTube, because I don't want to overdo it there, and I don't have the ability to post YouTube stories yet. So with that, we have the center area where we have those chats and pictures and emojis that we can do. And of course, the sending of the messages at the bottom right here. And all the way on the right-hand side, we have the members, the bots, and everybody who is currently online and part of the discussion. Now, lastly, we have a couple of voice chat channels as well, which are down here in the voice channels category. And there's also a stream chat. So if you are in a conversation, you can actually just put something here to actually be able to also write a link, for example, and share that. So I have all of that set up right now. But I also want to give this over to you if you are joining this, because I also want to make more channels around certain topics that might be interesting to you. And that actually brings me back to why I am actually creating this server. And I already mentioned this just briefly. With the comment section in YouTube, I'm not necessarily all that happy. It is really hard for me to stay up to date there and actually provide helpful information and support on dedicated topics. And that has everything to do with the fact that YouTube just doesn't necessarily, I think, care about the YouTube comment section all too much, because it's not really possible to actually go in and have a conversation there and also be able to respond to everything. It is super sketchy with the notification system. For example, I often don't even notice when there are replies on messages where I send a reply to someone just because of that whole system. Now that's something that I plan on changing with this Discord server, because here the conversations are in one place. There is a chat feature, so it's much more just in time as things are progressing. Of course, I'm probably not going to be there all the time and able to help everybody, but it also brings the community aspect back into play, which means that there is actually the possibility of you actually conversing with other people that are also part of my community, interested in the video topics that I am talking about, and generally cool people, hopefully. And I think that's a cool aspect of community building, which I'm currently trying to do more of, because I want to have that connection, that input from you as to what I might be able to do better, the videos that you might be interested in, the questions you might have, so that I could make videos about those topics and overall work together on making this content even better, more helpful, and reach other people. And lastly, I also think that it could be a really cool opportunity to jump onto some voice chats inside of Discord to chat about these topics that I am talking about here. And of course, even be faster in answering possible questions by doing so. I'm even considering doing a once a week or once a month hangout on Discord. That would be also a very interesting idea. And of course, maybe adding a live stream on YouTube on top of all of that as well. So I hope you are going to join this Discord server. The link, of course, will be in the description down below so that we can have more of a conversation right there. And of course, also that you can actually meet other people in this great community. We are now 3,000, almost 800 people, and that's already mind-blowing in itself. And I am completely baffled about that. But of course, I also want to grow. I want to help you better. I want to understand what's going on better. I want to be able to provide certain types of support if I can, and I think that this can do that much better than just doing videos on YouTube could. Now, with all that said, I hope to see you in my next video and on the Discord server, and until then, have an amazing day, make it your life, ciao ciao.